Time to talk about some cheesy monster movies. Today we're going to be talking about The Terror Within from Roger Corman's Concord Pictures. Released sometime in 1989, starring George Kennedy and Andrew Stevens. Produced by Roger Corman, obviously. Written by Thomas M. Cleaver. And directed by Terry Knotts, who's also done a couple other films like Goodbye America, Fortunes of War, and Watchers 3. He's only done those four films, so these four films. So yeah. And it had a box office earning of $858,591. Now, for most movies, that would be a huge flop. This one must have made money because there's a sequel out. But, anyways, we're not going to talk about that one right now. We're going to talk about The Terror Within. So, where to start with this one? Well, okay, let's start with the plot. The plot of this movie is it's a post-apocalyptic sort of like setting after some nuclear warfare and stuff like that. Mutants take over the world, so some scientists and people move down underneath the earth and start living down there. So while they're scavenging for food, they find a survivor who turns out to be pregnant. One of the beasts has impregnated her, and she gives birth to a beast, which grows pretty bad. And then there's another weird character who's also pregnant, and she doesn't know if it's a beast or a normal human. But yeah, that's kind of a dumb part. But yeah, yeah. So basically, this monster crawls around and tries to kill people and stuff. This is a huge knockoff of Alien. It has a slow start and a slow build up though, and the sets for this were actually pretty interesting. The acting's pretty good, and the music's actually pretty good in this too. Cinematography's not bad, and the monster is definitely a guy in a rubber suit looking, but still pretty funny to watch. It's an amusing film. Cute, obviously a big Alien ripoff. They even have like a little baby bursting through the chest and stuff like that. And yeah, it's definitely good for your sci-fi monster lovers. I'm a huge fan of creature features, so obviously I enjoyed this one a lot, even though it is the most basic story and commonly ripped off story. And but Roger Corman stuff never really disappoints for being cheesy B movie trash. Yeah, I wish we could have seen more of the monster though, because the suit actually is pretty good and pretty interesting and well crafted. And yeah, there's basically little dislikes to it. Some of the acting is a little off, but there's a couple characters in there that steal the show. But they are well crafted. It's a well written film. You do feel for the characters, and yeah, it's pretty good to see. It's a good basic monster movie. It's good for like people starting out watching horror monster stuff. It's like a good like spoofy movie to throw on like Halloween night or something like that, and then you put on something 10 times worse like Alien. Yeah, but still, Terror Within's a good time. If I was gonna rate this, I'm gonna give this one a 4.5 out of 5. Only because I wanted a little more diversity in the monster too, not just two-legged human, but with a low budget. Like I'm pretty sure this one probably had like a $400,000 budget, so definitely, they definitely work their magic with the money they got. So yeah, it's still a really good film. So definitely check this one out. Trailer's linked down below if you never heard of it, or if you haven't seen it in a while and you forget what it is. Go down below and check it out. It's a good film, and the trailer doesn't really show you anything. So yeah, find it. It's pretty good. It's also pretty cheap. You can find it on Amazon for like $10. And a double pack with Dead Space, which I'm going to review later on too. So yeah, that's cool. I decided to do two Roger Corman films back to back. So, yep. But while you're down there checking out the trailer and stuff. You should also go over to my Instagram and follow me there because I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. So make sure you go over and follow me there. Also, look closely into the video. You can find the name and the hashtag somewhere. I hide it somewhere in the video all the time. So either try to guess it or try to find it and figure out what I'm going to review next. And yep. So make sure you like this video, share it so more people can find out about it and spread the monster love about it. And yeah, hopefully B movies never die. Well, a lot of the big budget films are B movies, so yeah, or D movies, Z movies, Marvel Universe shit. Anyways, yeah. So what else? Oh, comment down below if you've seen this. Let me know what you thought. Did you love it as much as I did? Did you hate it? I'd love to hear about it. Also, if you have other monster movies you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below too. Or if you just want to tell me a whole pile of good ones to check out, comment those down below too. I'd love to hear your suggestions. Also, make sure you subscribe because you never know what I'm going to talk about next. And with that, like I said, I'm probably going to go do Dead Space next. So definitely watch out for that one. That one's definitely coming out soon. And then, I don't know, Halloween's coming close. So I'm going to be doing a lot of horror and stuff like that, which I always do. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. And with that, hope you enjoyed the unboxing video yesterday. I might try to do some of those as well. So keep an eye out. Also, if you have suggestions of other types of films I should do, comment those down below too. So with that, I'm gonna go off and try watch Dead Space, see how good it is. I've heard mixed reviews for it, but it's a Roger Corman film, so it's always going to be awesome. See you in the next review.